Okay.
There is no time travel in what you call the science fiction sense. What you're actually doing is shifting to a parallel reality that simply looks remarkably similar to the one you consider to be your past. But it's not the same timeline.
But
it can't be.
Would there be a machine that can help
Yes,
us? And
yes,
what
yes.
does that look, what's the technology of that machine?
Well, you have to create a device that will create a kind of energy bubble that isolates you from any particular reality, so that you can impose upon it the frequency of the reality, the parallel reality you prefer to experience. And when you impose that upon it and then remove the bubble, you will wind up in that reality because you've shifted your frequency location to a parallel reality one.
Does that take a type of physics to know how to do that isolation?
Yes, it's all physics.
Okay. And can you give us a clue, besides what you've given us, about what we would need to create to isolate that reality?
Yes. The idea first is to do the experiment we have suggested, which very few of you wind up doing, which is this. Take a flat table at least 10 feet long, and I mean flat as you can make it. You with me so far?
I'm with you.
Have a hollow sphere. It can be copper, it can be steel. Allow it to be about this big. Rest it on one end of the table. Then get it to vibrate somehow. You can strike it and take a recording of the frequency it gives off. You can, shall we say, induce a vibration through acoustic means or electromagnetic means, whatever technology you have at your disposal, but get it to vibrate such that you have instruments that can actually determine its overall frequency. Make the sphere as perfectly spherical as you can and as thin as you can so it's hollow. So there isn't that much material to resonate. Just enough so you get the frequency. Now, once you've recorded that frequency, pick up the sphere and put it at the other end of the table. Then do it again. Take a recording of its frequency at the other end of the table. Now, if your instrumentation is sensitive enough, this is the question about the level of your technology and whether it's precise enough or sensitive enough. If your instrumentation, you're recording the vibration on, is sensitive enough, you should actually see that there is a difference in the frequencies, even a minute one. Because the idea is, from our perspective, objects do not exist in a location. Location is one of the variables in an object. It's part of the energy equation of the object. So, if you can measure the difference, then you take that ball, put it back at the beginning, and now you again surround it, immerse it, overwhelm it, in a sense, with a vibration that represents the signature of the other position, position B. When you overwhelm the mass of that object sufficiently, it will, at least in your reality, probably at first, roll to the new position that represents the second location, because you've changed the locational frequency. If you can actually overwhelm it enough, it will actually stop existing at location A and instantaneously exist at location B. That's how we travel from star to star.